Hello again, everybody. I'm Josh Bean from AL.com. I'm joined with by Ben Thomas and Daniel Boyette. We're here at Jordan-Hare Stadium in Auburn for the Super 7, and we're talking about Friday's games, the third day, the last day, guys. The first game that we'll see on Friday will be Leeds and Deschler. Daniel, this Deschler team sort of seems to be a team of destiny. Remind people what's happened with this team this season.
Obviously, as most people know, Coach Jake Linville had tragically died earlier in the season. Michael Stadium has taken over as interim coach late in the season. Deschler, 13 straight wins. That's why we talk about team of destiny. Sam Howard, great dual threat quarterback. Should be a great game against Leeds.
And we'll see this Leeds team that really put up a big number against UMS Wright in the semifinals. That really told us a lot about this Leeds team, the way they handled UMS.
Yeah, you know, Josh, we thought they were good. When you go down to be a team like UMS, who's been in at least the quarterfinals 15 to 16 years, I mean, they beat people sometimes by just putting the UMS jersey on. Leeds comes down there, it's kind of a scoreless first quarter, and all of a sudden it's 28-7 at half. You know, they just, for somebody to come down there and take over a UMS team in the semifinals at UMS, I think speaks a lot about them.
This should be a great game, guys. Let's do a quick pick. Who you got in this game, Ben?
I think Leeds. I think, like I said, if you can come down there and beat UMS like that, Trey Nation got a couple of running backs. I like Leeds to finish it off.
What do you think, Daniel?
Leeds was my pre-playoff pick, so I'm going to stick with the Green Wave.
Yeah, I like the Green Wave too, but boy, this Deschler team, it's amazing what they've done to get here. Okay, the second game on Friday will be Fike and Elba in this 2A game. Fike, Daniel, they really want to run the ball. We probably aren't going to see maybe 10 passes from them. Give people a little flavor of what they can expect from Fike.
If you like old school football, Fike will be your favorite team at the Super 7. They run the old wing T under Coach Paul Benefield. I'd be surprised if they throw it more than 5 times. If they get to 10, that would probably be a season high for them. But look out for running back Austin Stiefel. They just love to pound the opposing defenses.
And this Elba team, Ben, has kind of been, you know, pardon the pun, hiding down there in the wiregrass all year. We don't hear a lot about them. Here they are in the championship game. What do you expect from this ball game?
Well, you know, I thought last week they played Washington County. I had Washington County penciled in as the state champion. You know, they'd been here twice. They killed everybody all year. And then Elba, who's undefeated, I mean, there's no reason not to take them granted. They beat them, you know, in the fourth quarter with 2 touchdowns. So I think they're confident. You know, interestingly, Paul Benefield, as I was telling y'all guys on the way down, has been at Fike 19 years. He was there when I was still at Gadsden. What a great program he's built there. Should be a great game tomorrow.
And you know, Elba, they're not afraid to do some crazy stuff. They ran a hook and lateral last week against Washington County. It was really the turning point. So look for a little bit of anything. We might see old school, traditional football against maybe some strange stuff out of that Elba team. And then the nightcap, the last game, this should be a great game, guys. This upstart Saraland team in only its 5th season of playing football will play ClayChalkville that's put, you know, averaging almost 50 points a game. Can Saraland slow them down?
Well, I mean, that's the question. You know, I think Saraland feels like they can score. So can they slow ClayChalkville down enough where it's a back-and-forth type game? Very hard-nosed defense. Not a lot of stars, Josh. A lot of guys you look at and say, hey, those are the same type guys. But they play hard. They play together. And Jeff Kelly has really built a solid program down there, progressed further every year. I'm interested to see, can they stay in this game? And if they can stay in it, they're going to believe they can win it.
Then ClayChalkville, Daniel, Tyrell Pigrome, their quarterback, 50-plus touchdowns running, passing. I think he even caught one this year. How excited are you to see him? And do you think Saraland has enough to maybe slow him down a little bit now with Terrell West out?
I'm really interested to see him and Clay as a whole. They knocked off 2 of the best teams from my coverage area in Muscle Shoals and Florence. Great defenses. Still couldn't slow down Clay. It'll be highly difficult, I think, for Saraland. It just seems like this is Clay's year after getting upset in the playoffs a lot as of late.
So you like ClayChalkville in this game?
I'll take Clay at least by touchdown.
What do you think, Ben?
Man, you know what? I think teams from 5A Region 1, now 6A Region 1, have done really well in state championship games. I'm going to take a shot and say Saraland finds a way to win this one.
I really like ClayChalkville. They've just been so great all year. I know they're a little bit behind the 8 ball with Terrell West out, but you know, Pigrome's been great all year. I think that they find a way. But boy, Jeff Kelly, you can't argue with the job that he's done in such a short time there at Saraland. Folks, you can follow all of our coverage of the Super 7 at AL.com or AL.com/high school. Thanks for watching.